Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. I know it's been so long I haven't posted any videos of anything going on. I decided to switch that up and actually be consistent with uploading videos. I'm gonna start off with uploading one video per month is what I'm gonna try to keep myself accountable for, and it's gonna be kind of just a recap of all the gigs throughout the month. It's a little bit hard without me having an assistant, so I just want to make sure that I'm consistent with myself. So let's see how it goes. I'm really excited to get this started. I'm a little bit late with October's, but it was a lot of footage. October was a crazy month for me. Usually it is a crazy month for anyone that's in the wedding business, so for sure. The first night I did fail. I forgot to record a clip of the club I was at, but we're gonna start with the second gig of the month. But other than that, enjoy and let's get into the video. All right, welcome peeps. So it is my second gig of the month, this crazy month. I am at the garden tonight. We'll see you guys inside. It was Latin night at the garden tonight. I opened up and then had Barbara de la O and her guests perform a drag show about 11:30 p.m. It was the beginning of Pride Month here in Las Vegas, so she had more guests than usual. Most of them came for the show, hence why many left afterwards. But my job obviously is to retain them and keep the energy up. What a lot of people don't understand is that as a DJ, you have to keep yourself motivated and remain active. You unwillingly share the same energy you bring, so you always have to be on your A game, even if it's a small crowd. Alright guys, so it is 1:56 a.m. We pretty much shut it down at 1 a.m. After that, I headed over to the storage. I had to go pick up the SX3, 2 a.m. I'm gonna get some rest. I have that wedding later on and get ready for it. So I will see you guys later on at Wedgwood for that wedding. So I got a good night's rest. Today we got a wedding here at Stallion Mountain at Wedgwood. I have all the equipment already, good to go. Just need to go in and start the ceremony. So let's get it going. Okay, so for this wedding, they wanted an unplugged ceremony, which means that they don't want anyone on their phones or cameras taking pictures or video. So out of respect to the bride and groom, I didn't capture any footage of the ceremony. However, I did grab some footage of the reception. She was Hispanic, so she did want some Latin vibes, played along with current hits, some hip hop, and some throwbacks here and there. The end of the night was the last dance, but before, the bride's friends decided to give her kind of like a lap dance, as you can see here. So I got home around 11 p.m. after this wedding. As soon as I got home, I just went into bed and crashed. Since I did have to wake up the next morning, I had to attend a rehearsal for the next day's wedding. I sat down with the bride and groom. We went over their details to make sure we were on the same page. And then after that, I headed over to my storage to pick up the equipment for my next event. This next event, I wasn't able to get too much footage since I was using my phone for a hotspot. It was the 50th birthday celebration. It was a Hispanic family, so I played cumbias, bandas norteñas, merengues, and even some corridos bélicos at the end. The daughter wanted to showcase a slideshow, hence why they chose the package that came with TVs. The party ended at midnight, so afterwards we loaded up, dropped off the equipment at the storage, and then headed home for some much needed rest. Alright guys, as you saw last night, we were celebrating Christina's 50th birthday, so once again, happy birthday. As you guys can see, I am back at Wedgwood. It is 12:15 p.m., so I'm gonna go ahead and actually meet up with the brides for Tuesday at 12:30. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my laptop, get everything situated, sit down with them, go over their music, and then I am actually gonna stick around since I have Jennifer and Kenneth's wedding today at 4 p.m. So once I'm done with the rehearsal, I'm gonna continue to set up for Kenneth and Jennifer's wedding. It's kind of a long day, but I'm excited to be here and obviously love what I'm doing. So let's go inside, let's get it going. All right, so they had an unplugged ceremony as well, but as you can see, I grabbed the short snippet of their ceremony decor, which was awesome to see that they went with a fall pumpkin theme instead of the usual floral decor. So for music, the groom was very against line dances, but at the end, he kind of gave in since the guests wanted to dance them, and he even joined on them too. Alright guys, so I am finally home. It was an amazing party. Congratulations one more time, Kenneth and Jennifer. We had a lot of genres that I kind of played. Start off with some hip hop, some cumbias, went into some more pop. They even moshed. They are some metalheads, so I played some Metallica and they went wild. Like I said, now I am home. I'm gonna get some rest. Unfortunately, the week does not end. This is something new for me, so I'm gonna try my best to get as much footage as I can for you guys. So this was the third unplugged ceremony in a row. Again, I didn't want to impede, but I did get a little bit of their first dance, which you guys can see there. I was only able to get a snippet since right after the first dance, I invite the bride and groom over to the sweetheart table, and then I make my way onto the dance floor. So it's kind of hard for me to, hit record and then put it down and continue with the program. But I was also able to get a little bit of that surprise dance / performance that Andrian had prepared for her wife. So Andrian emailed me a couple of weeks prior. She let me know of the little surprise she had going on. So she just made sure that she got the mix ready and sent it over. So it was a complete surprise for her wife. Hi guys, so I am back home. One more time, congratulations Mrs. Rovlin and Mrs. Andrian. Really amazing decor. I really liked the decor that they went through. It wasn't as big. They had about 30 to 35 guests, a little more intimate. It was great to see them really enjoy everyone that was there. I did play pop music and stuff like that. They did dance a little bit, but wasn't too much crazy on that. They were more enjoying themselves. So it's good to see. It's a little bit different than what I've had this previous week. Tomorrow, I am back at Wedgwood. I will see you guys there. I'm gonna get some rest, some food, because I'm a little hungry. We will be back with another video. Welcome back. It is Wednesday. I am back here again. I was just here last night, but I am back here for Mr. and Mrs. Kerwin's ceremony and reception. So everything is inside. It's all hooked up, ready to go. I'm just gonna go inside, invite all the guests out to ceremony, and we're gonna get this party started. I was actually able to get some footage of the ceremony this time, with the photographers kind of in the way. They obviously have first priority since I'm just here grabbing footage for a vlog. The bride's niece had a surprise dance for the couple, which she performed after the formalities, right before I opened up the dance floor. After I opened up the dance floor, I started off with some bangers, which they initially danced to, but then started to wheedle down. I decided to switch it up with a slow couple dance, and we're able to get some peeps on the dance floor, but you can only play so many slow songs before you lose them as well. I did bring it back to some upbeat songs, and was able to end the night with the bride enjoying herself with her friends. Alright guys, so I am back at the garden tonight. It is Latin night. We do have a show, I believe it's from 11:30 to 12. And then I just continue playing some Latin stuff. So let's go inside, let's get it going. Alright guys, so it's about 2 a.m. I just got home from the garden. We did have two performers, Barbara, who was the host, then it was Nikki, then Barbara closed it off again. She did something that she used to do with me at the back door, where if there's people there that have a request on certain songs for her to interpret, she would nod at me and let me know, so I can go ahead and look it up and throw the tracks on. And then I actually have a rehearsal in the morning, as well as a wedding. So like I said, it's about 2 a.m. I'm gonna jump in the bed right now, get some rest, and then we will look forward to tomorrow. Alright guys, I did get some rest last night, but I am back at Wedgwood, this time at the sunrise side. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. We have ceremony, we have cocktail dinner, as well as that reception. So let's go ahead and get inside and let's get it going.
At that time in 2021,
so this was an unplugged ceremony as well. I wish I could have at least showed you the ceremony area so you can see how different it is to the other side, since this is the sunrise side. They did want me to play some family-friendly music when I opened up the dance floor, and for the most part of the night, with some top 40s, some slow songs, and some poppy music. But they did want me to switch it up for the last hour with some explicit songs after the parents and older relatives left, which they didn't leave, but the groom requested to play anyways. I played his all-time favorite hip-hop song, so the groomsmen went to go pick him up and parade him. Alright guys, so I am finally home. It's about 11:30. Had an awesome time celebrating Madison and Connor's wedding. It looks like they had a great time. They were dancing, they were partying with their peeps. They did give me not an extensive do not playlist, but they gave me a couple songs that they didn't want me to play, as well as also giving me an extensive list that they wanted me to play. I was able to connect their Spotify playlist to Tidal, which I am able to control with Serato. I was able to go through most of their songs. I did throw in some songs here and there that would kind of go great with it, but they loved it. They had a good time. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and get some rest, and then I am back at Wedgwood for another wedding. So I am back at Wedgwood again. I know last night we were on the Sunrise side. Today we are back at Citation. We did have Speed who left our turntables there, so I don't have to worry about connecting. I already set up ceremony. We are good to go with that. So let's go inside for Charles and Davina's wedding.
I wasn't nervous, but you could see that he was just moving around a little bit.
All right, so this wedding had a lot of moving parts, and the bride was very particular on how she wanted things done. I did have to stick to a timeline since they had showgirls coming in at a certain time, and she wanted formalities done before then. They started off going hard with the dancing when I opened up the dance floor, which kind of wheedled towards the end. She did want me to stick to her playlist as well, 100%, so I did mentally build a set going into it. The bride was pretty tired as well and had a long day, so she sat down the last hour and a half and just called it a day. All right, you guys, so it is 10 p.m. I am finally home. I am honestly exhausted. This has been just like a marathon, one after the other, after the other, after the other. I'm not complaining. I have a lot of fun when I'm doing it. It's just as soon as I'm done playing the last song, it really hits, it all smacks, and it's really tiring. But I will see you guys at 10 a.m. at Vegas Weddings. All right, guys, so it is 10:30 a.m. I am here at Vegas Weddings here at downtown Las Vegas. I'm gonna get ready for a wedding today we have going on inside. I was able to get some good rest. It's only a 2-hour reception, but I'm here to rock it. So let's go ahead and go inside and let's get it going. Alright guys, I just got done with Jess, Ryan, and Alice's wedding right here at Vegas Weddings. Like I said, it was only a 2-hour reception, so nothing crazy. We did do formalities, grand entrance, first dance, then we went to blessing. We did also toast, cake cutting. We went to mother-daughter dance, and then we opened up the dance floor after the money dance. They had a great time. They didn't really dance. They were just mostly vibing, and they were interacting with their family members. Obviously, there's times where you don't see family members in years, so it was great to see that. It was mostly a soundtrack, placing that music for Jess and Alice. Other than that, that's pretty much it for here. I am off tomorrow and the next day, so I'm for sure gonna get some rest because I'm back here at Vegas Weddings for a wedding on Wednesday and more gigs for this month of October. So let's keep it going. I'm gonna tune out and I'll see you guys here on Wednesday.